when your legs don't work like they used to before, and I can't sweep you off of your feet. Will your mouth still remember the taste of my love? Will your eyes still smile from your cheeks? Darling, I will be loving you till we're 70. And baby, my heart could still fall as hard at 23. And I'm thinking about how people fall in love in mysterious ways. Maybe just the touch of a hand. Well, me, I fall in love with you every single day, and I just wanna tell you I am. So honey, now take me into your loving arms. Kiss me under the light of a
So today we are giving you advice on how to be romantic without going broke.
Yes.
Welcome to our channel.
It's a book by Gary Chapman. It's called The 5 Love Languages. So what we're going to do today is not drop our phones and smash it. So what we're going to do today is go through each of the 5 love languages and try and give you some tips or give you ideas on what you could do for the one you love. And we're not talking about just fancy, we're talking about love, okay? Love. Real love. Real love. Real love. I don't know what that song is, but I'm trying to. I don't know what I'm singing. Words of affirmation.
Yeah.
This language uses words to affirm other people. For those who prefer the words of affirmation language, hearing I love you and other compliments are what they value the most. Words hold real value with this language. Furthermore, negative or insulting comments cut deep and won't easily be forgotten.
Everyone has their own love language, but that doesn't mean you can't introduce other love language to your partner. That's my love language, but that doesn't mean that I don't want money.
Yeah,
or
like
I don't
gifts
want,
or something.
yeah, but that is my main.
Your main language.
Yeah.
What tips would you give to someone?
So for this Valentine, how you can give your words of affirmation. For me, if I was you, what I would do is breakfast in bed with a little note on it, showing my appreciation for him, the things that he's done to my head, and the things that I love about him. Just, you know.
I agree. That's a good one. Breakfast in bed is a good idea because you're going to eat anyway.
Exactly.
So you might as well do it that, you know, shows a little bit extra love. But I would also add to that, start saying it before Valentine's Day. So it means more.
Something, exactly.
And then say it after Valentine's Day as well. So the second language of love, quality time.
Which is my love language.
This language is all about giving the other person your undivided attention. Unlike the words of affirmation language, talk is cheap. Being a loved one's main focus leaves quality timers feeling satisfied and comforted. Distractions, postponed dates, or failure to listen can be especially hurtful to these individuals. Being there for them is crucial.
For me, I feel like for quality time, for me, if I was to celebrate Valentine, I would like for my partner to just cook for me and just the two of us. We just talk, you know, about things, life, you know. Sometimes life gets in the way, you don't get to like communicate properly. So that time I'll use it as a special day to just, whatever's in my mind, whatever, you know, just catch up. So what do you see as quality time?
Being there to listen, really. Quality time is essential to me because that's the language that I've spoken to my family with. We love spending time with each other. So I'm not quite sure how I would spend time with somebody.
Your partner.
Do you get it? For me, it's just like chilling, you know, being together.
Yeah, like you said, your family, his family might not be like that. So in a way, you're kind of filling a void, should we say?
Yeah, that's
something
true.
that is not used to. So
That's true.
once you get with your partner, anyway, you know the things that you know their love language, so
Yeah.
it'll be easier for you to know what to do. Basically,
Yeah. Number 3,
receiving gifts.
receiving gifts. For some people, what makes them feel most love is to receive a tangible gift. Notice it says tangible. This doesn't necessarily mean a person is materialistic, but a meaningful or thoughtful present is what makes them feel appreciated.
Yeah. As much as quality time is my thing, yeah, I do love receiving gifts. I remember like with my baby daddy, that's his love language, gift. And because my one is quality time, so there was a time where I actually complained. I was like, I would prefer you to spend time and not send gifts. And then when they stop sending gifts, it's kind of like, okay, I kind of want gifts. I don't want you to stop complaining, like, you know. So yeah, gift is important. Like, it doesn't have to be something expensive, just something little, you know, I don't know, earring or whatever. Like,
I think that's a very crucial point, because obviously this whole point, the whole point of this video is to celebrate Valentine's Day without, you know, breaking the bank.
Yeah.
Understanding who that person is
Exactly.
will help you to give them a better gift, because there's no point of spending £500 on a Gucci bag that she doesn't like. For example, if you did that with me, I'll be like, oh great, thank you. I'll be like, why are you wasting my money? But if you gave me a gift, like, I don't know, something really meaningful, like, you get me type of thing. Yeah, so just know the person.
Yeah.
Know the person, what by getting them something sentimental.
Yeah, some people like flowers, some people just cards, they're happy. Some people you have to break a bank, but unfortunately, we're not talking about bank breakers, right?
Number 4.
Acts of service.
It says, for these people, actions speak louder than words. People who speak the language of service want their partner to recognize that their life is rough and help them out in any way possible. Lending a helping hand shows you really care. People who thrive on this language do not deal well with broken promises. Ooh, you don't want to do that. Or perceived laziness, and have very little tolerance for people who make more work for them. Basically, if you're not willing to show your appreciation by doing them a favor, you're saying you don't value them.
So how do you show acts of service? Is it like cleaning the house?
Yeah.
I would love you can clean the house.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's more of, for example, if your day-to-day thing is to take your child to school, go to work, have some errands to run, for someone to do that thing for you, rather than it being like a case of come and serve me while I'm eating. Do you
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. It does fall into the same thing. Like if I'm, like I said, I'm living myself, I do the cleaning, I do the cooking, whatever.
Okay.
So if I have a man and it comes and like, you know what, I'm gonna cook for you today, I'm gonna clean and just relax.
Fair enough.
That's acts of service for me. So
Yeah. So that's a good one as well. That can be, that's dead cheap.
very. It doesn't cost you anything about your time. That's it.
What you could do is you could say that, you know what, you can say to your you know, the love of your life, and say, give me a list of things that you feel like you haven't been able to complete, and I'll try and do at least 1 or 2. Or don't even promise anything, just say that I want a list of what, you know, the things that you need to complete, and do it for them, and then they'll be like, oh my god, you did it for me. Cheap.
Or if they already told you as well, maybe just telling you what they need to do, blah blah blah. Don't tell them nothing, just, you know, surprise them.
Just surprise them with it. That's so cute.
Pay their rent if you can.
Oh,
That's a good one. It's just if you can afford it.
If you can afford it,
why not?
That was a good one. I like. We have to dim the lights for this one.
Physical touch. And we all crave for this, all human beings. But yeah.
Alright, so this one says, to this person, nothing speaks more deeply than appropriate touch. That doesn't mean...
I love doing this appropriate touch.
I know.
Not just any touch.
Yeah, we don't want any Harvey Weinsteins up in this Valentine's Day.
Oh, goodness.
That doesn't mean only in the bedroom. Everyday physical connections, like hand holding, kissing, or any type of reaffirming physical contact is greatly appreciated. A person who speaks the language of physical touch isn't necessarily an over-the-top APDR, which is public display of affection, but getting a little touchy-feely does make them feel safe and loved. Any instance of physical abuse is a total deal breaker. How can you express to someone that you love them on Valentine's Day with physical touch?
Play the earlobe.
just be like, oh my god, stop. Something like on the shoulder, on the head, you know, on the hand, on the knee, on the back.
So how can you especially touch your partner on Valentine's Day? A little flirt. I think some women don't know how to flirt, and I think sometimes men love when you can just flirt with them, like not always in a private place. Even like for example, let's say you go to a dinner at his parents' house, you can't just, you know, a little fling fling under the table.
She said fling fling underneath the table. She means footsie, not
Yeah.
anywhere else.
You know, I just like a little, you know, a little flare, a little wink, a little.
Even like across the table, just putting your hand on.
Yeah.
That's you know.
Or walking by and just kind of stroke his hand.
Yeah, something. You know, just be a little bit more in love. But you don't have to, like we said, we don't have to break the bank for it.
I know. And even a man as well, you can just touch your ladies behind.
Yeah,
it's just
so cute.
It's kind of like, ooh, you got me. Sorry. So, if you're celebrating Valentine, please don't break your bank account. It's a one day event.
Yeah.
Love shouldn't be a one day event. It should be something you do consistently, like every single day. But obviously we all have busy schedules and stuff like that, and like get in the way. So Valentine sort of give you that place to sort of breathe and think of your partner for once, kind of thing. So yeah, you don't need to bring a bank account to, you know, to celebrate. Just once you know your partner's love language, then it'll be easier for you to get them what they want. You know, cook a meal, go to, I don't know, have a little picnic, even though it's kind of cold, in London.
Well, then you can do like if your partner's into these type of things, like a tent outside, and you know, camp outside in your garden, something. See, I'm that type of person.
A massage or anything like that.
I need a massage. My neck is crooked right here.
So yeah, what idea do you have?
Yeah, I think you've just summed it up perfectly. Know the person you are in love with. Know what language that they speak, and you really don't have to spend that much. I mean,
it's not that deep.
It really isn't that deep. Are you really telling me there's only one day in the whole year that you tell the person that you love them? And if you do that, you're going to break your bank because you have 365 days
to make up for.
So do it over the year. Yeah.
But yeah, so hopefully you guys can take a little bit of ideas from what we've said tonight. We hope you guys have a lovely Valentine's Day. Don't get pregnant. Use contraceptive.
Because that will break your bank.
For the rest of your life.
Definitely. Oh my god.
Just be careful and just enjoy your life and yourself.